Hey, good morning, good afternoon, or whenever you get a chance to see this video. I am here again and I wanted to share the question of the day. I do not know if this is something I'm going to do on a consistent basis with the question of the day. However, it popped up in my mind and I wanted to present it to you for you to ponder over and think about it yourself. So the question is, do you set intentional time with each of your children, especially if you have more than one child? And I asked that question because I have been very intentional here lately with spending time with each of my children. I was doing so well before COVID happened. I really realized before COVID happened, I had been doing it a few years. I have four children, by the way. Let me just stop and just pause for a second and say that I have four children. I have two sets of children, I like to say, two adults, 23 and 22, and then I have two teenagers, 16 and about to be 14. So, two different little worlds going on there. But with the age difference, being intentional about the time that we spend with our children is extremely important, and it is something that I believe that strengthens the bond between a mother and a child, especially when you have multiple. And the reason why I say especially when you have multiple children is because you always, with four kids, can you imagine? You always have a lot going on, each of them. However, I do believe with God's grace, right? God has given us mothers the grace to deal with each of them accordingly. I do believe that, and that has sustained me over the years. Has it been super easy? No. However, when you tune in to what's going on with you and around you, you're able to make those adjustments. Back away, limit your distractions, cut off different things you may be involved in to give attention where attention is due. So, circle back around to being intentional. My own personal definition of being intentional is purposeful. How did I say it? Purposeful moments with the intent to create something positive. I just started I kind of guess like a workout kind of challenge thing with my older daughter. And this was not her idea, it was my idea. It's always, not always my idea, but I come up with different things to do with my kids so that I can stay close to them. As parents, that we're up against social media and the world trying to raise our kids. And so it's really important for us to make intentional time to spend with them. And when we do that, and what I find really beneficial in intentional time is you get to see like what is actually going on with them. They don't have to fight for your attention with their other siblings. It's that one-on-one time for you to see what's going on with them, what's going on in their world, especially your adult children that no longer live at home. You have that opportunity to see what they're dealing with, what they may need assistance with, what they need your encouragement or support with. And I absolutely love that, those opportunities and those times. And I also believe that being intentional not only opens the door for you to spend that uninterrupted time, but it's an opportunity for you to speak words of wisdom into their ear, into their heart, and may even possibly create some sort of change in their life. You just never know. And what I would also say to add to this is mothers with adult children, sometimes we feel like we don't want to overstep our boundaries because now they're adults and they're making their own decisions. That's when they need us even more so, when they're out here trying to navigate in this world that is full of chaos, as we can see. They do need us, and we do absolutely need to make ourselves available. I tell my kids all the time, I don't care how old you get, I have earned the right to speak into your life. I have the badge of honor to say whatever it is I need to say now. I'm not saying that I say whatever I want to say in their life at any given time. I do respect that they are adults. However, timing and delivery is very, very important. I'll say that again. Timing and delivery is a very, very important factor when you're communicating with anybody in your relationships. Anyone you're in relationship with, I'll say. And that way that the whatever message you're trying to send it comes off properly and it hits home where it needs to hit, and possibly can create the change that you're trying to see or that they need to receive. So just wanted to come on and just encourage maybe a mom out there that may be struggling, in this particular area. It will be very important for us as moms to capture our kids before we lose them to social media and all this stuff that's going on around them that's influencing them, to where social media has a bigger voice than we do. And that's because maybe we've got caught up in our own stuff. Maybe we've gotten caught up in our own distractions. It's important for us to take the time out to heal ourselves so that we can heal our families. That's your mandate as a mom. And I encourage you to figure out what those things are that you need to work on so that you can be fully aware, fully present in the moments that especially are needed as mothers. So, in closing, I don't want to take too long. I really am a talker. I can go on and on and on a particular topic, and I really hope that what I'm sharing today really does hit home with carving out intentional, purposeful time with your children individually to meet the needs. Find out what they're interested in. Try to get involved in as much as you can. Eliminating your own personal distractions to hone in on our children. They are our future. I'll be back again soon. I am Monique Rogers, and I am here to inspire your hope into action.